Well, since the last one, you mentioned the Grammys. I think that I like how you just casually mentioned that shit too. Like just like we went to the Grammys, just had a couple Grammy noms for a little project called Revenge of the Dreamers 3.
Right.
Something called. But every time, so I've had like Boz here, I've had Lou here, I've had like Baby Tay and a bunch of other people who obviously were a part of that session. So my favorite thing to always ask is there like Baby Tay told me this story about Chris Bosh just being at one of the sessions making beats, which I had no idea that was like a thing. Oh, no, it was Lou who told me that story.
Okay.
And I had no idea that was even a thing. But is there like an obscure memory that you have from those times that you're very fond of?
Actually, no. For real. It was kind of like a blur because I feel like I dropped my project like November, December. We worked on it around January. And I went right to the road. So I was kind of like already preparing like for tour. So that was just like a 10-day session, I feel like it was. I don't know. It was kind of a blur to me. You know what I'm saying?
The whole thing, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
People there, there's music being made. It was a nice moment, you know what I'm saying? But it's kind of like a blur.
How about like the Grammys then? Like when y'all pulled up to the Grammys and shit like that?
Oh yeah, that was amazing. That was like all family, you know what I'm saying? Like of course, like that's a memorable experience and shit like that. No, that wasn't a blur. Like certain moments, like you just really gotta live in the present. And that was one of the moments like I really like accepted it. When you making the music and it's kind of like a whirlwind sometimes, like dealing with a lot of I don't know emotions or whatever comes out of it. But yeah, the Grammys was crazy. Just being a part of that, and we'll be back though.
Of course. Do you find it hard to sometimes like take in the moment? Obviously, because as you mentioned, as an artist, like you're always moving so fast. Like even if we're talking about like from the project to project to project, and then just finally being able to in 2021 really sit with yourself and focus on your project, your solo project. Do you find it hard to kind of just be in the moment sometimes and really take in all these things like the Grammys or like the success of Revenge of the Dreamers or the Spell project, things like that?
Nah, you gotta take those moments to like, you know what I'm saying, appreciate what's going on. So even the little things, you know what I'm saying? Maybe not when I'm creating it, you know what I'm saying? It could be out of body, but after when you see the fruits of that labor, like that's like a moment you gotta cherish. Those are blessings, you know what I'm saying? You can't replace those moments. So I try to like be present for that. But when I'm creating, it's just like
right.
Yeah.
You're able to find like just lock in and kind of just move at your own speed.